So Global Protect provides a secure remote access solution for hybrid workforces. Okay, so you can install the client in your system just like any connect VPN, or you can connect through the browser also. It provides both connectivity. Global Protect secures traffic by understanding application use, associating traffic with users and devices, and enforcing security policies with the next generation technologies. Okay, Global Protect infrastructure includes Global Protect portal, Protect gateway, and a Global Protect application. Okay, you can learn more in Palo Alto portal. Um, uh, and there is a complete ebook about this.
Please share that one.
Yes, Bala. I will share the link. Okay. So another thing is virtual system. What is the virtual system and what is the transparent firewall? So if you will think about the ASA firewall, there is transparent firewall, that is layer 2 firewall. Okay, there is no IP address configuration except the management IP address. Simple, you will use that firewall as a layer 2. Okay, so in Fortinet firewalls, that is the BDOM feature. Or if you will think about the Nexus switches, so there is a concept BDC. The similar thing is here, the virtual system in Palo Alto. Okay, and about the DNS security, it provides the DNS security. So this feature introduced in PAN OS version 9.0. Before that, it was not providing the DNS security. So it gives capability of DNS sinkhole available under the threat licenses. And another thing is autofocus. So that is cloud-based threat intelligent analysis system and logging services. So this service provides the capability to store the logs in the cloud. Okay. Now coming to the okay, so these are the many commands available for Palo Alto whenever you are troubleshooting through the CLI of the Palo Alto device. So these are the features of commands, and you will see the description. Okay, so these are the many show commands. You can get or gather the information at different levels. So if you will hit the command show interface only, what will happen? Okay, it is not asking anything. Oh, sorry. I'm in configuration mode, then I have to run then show. It's like Cisco, we are using the do keyword. Okay, so what interface you are using? If you don't have idea or you don't know about the keyword, so you can put the question mark. It will display next available commands. Okay, if I will put the keyword all, it will display all the interfaces. Okay, so here only one interface is showing here, and the one is the management interface.
Grow open this file.
Sorry. Yeah, Benu, you are saying something? Hello.
Social, no.
Okay. Okay. So these are the commands I will share with you all. Okay. So these are the some specific commands and top level. If you are in a privilege mode only, just logged in into the device. So you are in operational mode only, or let's say privilege mode only. So you can run some commands at show level only. But if you want to configure anything in the Palo Alto firewall, you have to go in configuration mode. Okay. So at the top level, you can run any command just like show clock or show NTP status or uh, any other show command or interfaces level or CPU utilization, all the things you can check. But if you want to configure just like management interface, here is the example, set device config. So set is the instruction to the device. Okay. And this is the device config is the top level. After that, what you want to ask to your device to do. So system IP address. So after that, you have to put the system IP address. After that, another thing you are asking your device to set the net mask. So net mask keyword, and then you will put the net mask, subnet mask. After that, default gateway. If you don't want to set the default gateway, just press enter after putting the subnet mask. Okay, here. So here is the example, set device config system DNS setting. Okay, but this is not the complete. So set DNS servers, here set device config system DNS settings servers primary, and I want to put the secondary also. I have the secondary server information. So I can put the secondary DNS server name. The same thing if you want to check here in devices. Setup. Okay. Okay. So suppose here, if you want to change this logo of your organization, so go to the device and under the device, go to the miscellaneous custom logos. Here you can go ahead and change your logo, select the file. So there is an instruction, how many pixels are there? There is a dimension. So you have to select that dimension within the criteria and select the file and close it. So your logo will change. Same thing, you can update your login screen at the login banner of the firewall whenever you are going and accessing through the GUI. So it will display the login banner also. And in that login banner, you can put the disclaimer also or warning message. Okay. And from here in under the operations, you can update your device. I'm sorry, you can reboot your device through the GUI, reboot device and a shutdown device. There are two commands. The same thing you can do through the 1 minute. I have to access this device through the putty. Okay, so if I am in the privilege mode, okay, at top level, so request shutdown system, okay, question mark, no, request reboot system or restart system, request, there are many commands here. If I want to give the instruction to my device about the DHCP setting, let's say here DHCP client, okay, invalid syntax, again release, renew, or DHCP management interface. What is the DHCP management interface? Who is providing the DHCP services to particular zone? So you can release or renew the DHCP leases, but you have to put the IP address or MAC address or all the required parameter before giving the instruction. Okay, suppose if you want to release or renew the lease of the particular DHCP client, so you should have the information about the client lease, means MAC address and the IP address. Okay, so request, I need only this information. I will put the RE keyword. So with starting with RE, it will display the next keywords. So I want to restart this device. Restart and then system. After restart, if you will put the keyword question mark, again it will ask, it will display the next available keywords, system, and then question mark, there is no. So this is the last point of this command. And whenever I will hit on the enter, it will ask and it will get the confirmation, deny or acceptance. If yes, then it will reboot the device. Okay, so these are the functions in miscellaneous and here. So suppose your customer is asking to configure the SNMP. Okay, SNMP V2 or V3, whatever your customer is asking to configure, to gather the information of this firewall from its firewall MIV and FIV. MIV does mean management interface base, FIV forwarding information base. Okay, so here we were discussing in SP3, that is management plane and data plane. If you want to gather the information, so but your SNMP polling agent using, so you have to put the configuration of that particular SNMP agent. Suppose the SolarWinds or OpsRamp or HPNNM or any other, whatever the tool you are using to collect the data. So it will, whenever any alert is generating, interface is down and CPU spike or memory spike at any plane. So your MIB, it will gather the data from polling. So it will throw that message to your polling server and it will display the alert. And it depends how the configuration happening on that particular SNMP server. Sometimes interface is down, that SNMP server will immediately send the mobile text message to the particular user or group of users. Okay, so here this is the SNMP configuration. After that, reboot, shutdown, custom logos, SNMP setup. This is done. Okay, this is the configuration management. So we will discuss later part about the configuration management. Okay, now I'm going back to the management section also. Okay, so if you will see in the firewall, there are functional category tabs. So if you will see here, there are Okay. Sorry. So there are here, these are the functional category tabs. So these are fixed and they are 7. Okay. So they are 7 functional category tabs here. And each and every tab is playing its own separate role. Okay. So the dashboard widget show the general firewall information such as the software version. Where is the general dashboard? Here it is. Dashboard. Okay. Now we are on the dashboard. And here this is the general. This is the general. So in this general category tab, this is the budget. Okay. So here you will see here these are you can put 2 column or 3 column. Okay. So 2 column, if I will select 2 columns, so it will display only 2 column here. Okay. 1 column this one column this one. If I will go and select 3 column, okay, so it will display 3 columns, but here it is showing only 2 after changing. But here widgets are very less, that's why it is showing only 2 column or customized. Okay, I am going to do the refresh. Okay, if I want to add another widget here, high availability, okay, I want to put here in 3rd column, so I can customize like this. So now you can see these are the 3 columns. So this is the local to the user, not for all users. Okay, this customization will happen for local to the user. Okay, so now these are 3 columns. There is a limitation, either you can put 2 column or 3 column. Okay, another thing is budgets. This is the budget. So in this budget there are categorization, application, system and logs. So you can, in this 3 column, you can customize your dashboard according to your requirement. Top applications you can put here, top lab applications. Okay, what are the top applications data flowing through my firewall? It will give the information about those applications. Okay, top high risk applications. So far there is no data is flowing. This is the lab environment, so this is not showing. But if you are using you are batching or customizing this GUI dashboard, so this widget will give the real-time information about the top application and top high risk applications. Okay, and ACC risk factor, this is another widget. Okay, another general information, interfaces, system resources, high availability, logs and logged in admins. You can watch that data also. Okay, so this is one is log. Oh, I'm sorry, wrong place I did it. This is the log. Okay, so whenever you are doing the configuration in your firewall, after doing the configuration, after applying the configuration, you can put the log on the system. Okay, so suppose I am the, understand this thing very carefully. Okay, suppose I am the top super admin of this organization, and I am having all the authority, and I am the top person that I am taking the decisions. Okay, and one of the head of his firewall, there are VIP persons are sitting. So I don't want any change on that firewall. Whatever the changes are happening, I will do on. But there are sub users, just like AD users. I mean, there is a Active Directory group and a group of network security team that is synced with this Palo Alto firewall. So those user can access this firewall with their Active Directory username and password, or let's say SSO, single sign-on. So they can access. It's not an issue. But if I want that no one can apply any configuration changes on this device, so I can put the commit log. Okay. Now, any other person, ABC, want to do any change here. Okay. So apply the configuration. Okay. It will save that configuration, but it will not execute that configuration. So in that situation, this ABC should have to reach to admin. Admin will open that commit log for this particular user, and then he can apply the configuration. I will execute the configuration. So after that, the configuration will take effect. Okay. So far, any question from anyone? Another thing is config. Okay. So in configuration, it will display any saved changes. As of now, there is no pending changes to save. I can prepare my script, or I can apply the configuration through the GUI. Suppose I am going to the interfaces. Okay, here under the interfaces, these are many interfaces here. I want to enable one more interface for outside. What is the interface? 1 by 1, and for inside 1 by 2. You can see 1 by 2 is not in use. So if the interface is grayed out, it means this is not in use. Okay. If the interface is showing red, it means some errors, or interface is down or link is down. But if it is showing the green, in that situation, interface is up and working fine. Okay. So here I want to enable this interface. Okay. I'm going to the interface, and we will cover these things. This should be the L3 interface. I am giving the IP address. Is there any IP address? No. I'm giving the IP address here. Okay. So at the IP address, no, I'm not using any network, but I am giving the IP address 10.10. Let's say not 10.100.200.2. Okay. I'm putting this IP address here and saving. So here you can see, oh, I made the mistake. I have to put the subnet mask also. Okay. And I have to, sorry, enable this interface also. Security zone. Security zone. I'm putting here the inside zone, virtual router. I'm not putting any entry here. IPv4 Okay, this is the static IP address, and I can use the DHCP client also. And that DHCP server will provide the IP address to this interface, and after that interface will be up. Okay, I'm going to save the configuration. Okay, but here it is showing still it is showing grayed out. Okay, I'm turning on the switch. I'm turning on the BPC. Here the BPC stands for virtual private client, not the port channel. Okay. Now this configuration, if you will see here, save changes. See here, it is showing. If I want to past changes, it will show here also. If I want to save all changes, but I want to preview this change, preview this change. It will display the change. It will build that. Okay, internal server. I don't know why it is showing like this. Changes summary. Okay, it is showing what I did. Okay, why it is not showing? Close. Preview changes. I don't know. It is throwing the error. You'll see it later. But whatever the configuration you are doing through the GUI, it will convert that configuration in command line, and you can verify that configuration and save the configuration with the name. So later part, if the commit log is happening here, okay, you did the configuration, you made this configuration and saved the configuration in production hour. And as per the policy, you should not do any change or apply any change on the firewall in production hour, but you can do after the production hour. But your shift timing will end. So you will save the configuration, ask to your next shift engineer to perform this configuration or apply this configuration. So you can put the name and give the instruction to apply this configuration. Okay. Now I am doing the commit. If there is any error, it will throw the error.
Shall we continue tomorrow?
Yes, no problem. I also thinking to wrap up after this configuration, and we will continue from tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay. Now, since this is the virtualized environment, so it will not show the red or any other error. But here, once apply the configuration, interface is up. So interface is showing green. Okay. So we are going to wrap up this question here. See, in this widget, earlier only one interface was up. Now it is showing two interfaces. So how many line cards or modules are there in your physical box? It will display here in interfaces. Okay. So any question from anyone? Finally, we came on the Palo Alto firewall today, and hope we will continue tomorrow.
Tomorrow we'll go with like modes of firewall, like what is
Yeah, we will go one
there
by
are-
one, Bala. We will go one by one. We will go with the dashboard of the device. Okay, these are the PPT I prepared. Okay, these are the areas we will brief and then during the recap of this dashboard. Okay, these all I gathered the data from multiple portals. So we will discuss about these one by one. Okay, from here I
okay.
start preparation for tomorrow.
Okay, I'm dropping.
Okay, okay. I'm stopping the recording.